Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So today's video I'll show you how I buy a vintage Masters of the Universe lot and kind of flip it, taking out a few key pieces for my collection. And then we'll look at a ton of toy sales so you can see what it's like to buy and resell toys. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. It's pretty obvious I love to collect toys. Vintage Masters of the Universe is like my thing right now. It's what I'm really into. So what I'm doing is I'm going in and looking for toy lots of vintage Masters of the Universe on places like shopgoodwill.com, even eBay, and trying to buy those lots for a reasonable enough price to where I can maybe take a few pieces out for my collection and then sell back all the other stuff and make a strong portion of my money back, hopefully at least break even, and maybe even make a profit, depending on how greedy I am and how much I keep for my collection. Really, that's what it comes down to. And then we'll look at my sales. I do a lot of thrifting, mainly for, you know, the primary thing I thrift is toys to resell on eBay, but you know, I get anything I can make money on, and so there'll be a little bit of non-toy stuff mixed in there too, so we'll look at a bunch of that stuff. Went on eBay and got me another won an auction on another vintage Masters of the Universe lot, and I got some pretty interesting ones here. I think I got my money's worth for sure, and I'm gonna sell back some of the stuff and make back I think a pretty good portion of my money. I probably won't put myself into the profit, but I'll make it to where I didn't pay quite as much for this stuff. So here's a overlook at everything I got real quick. Alright, so going down the line, first off I got an Orko. Pretty nice condition. Orko is one I had as a kid. It's supposed to have a ripcord and he has a magic trick and all this stuff, but it's fine. I'll just hang on to him unless I happen to come across a nicer one. So I got Orko in the collection now. Pretty nice. A couple really awesome pieces I got were the cats. I got Battle Cat. He does have his helmet. Paint and everything looks pretty good. Now, you know what? But Battle Cat was missing his saddle, but he at least has his helmet piece. So at some point, hopefully I'll find a nice saddle to complete a Battle Cat. Then I picked up, then in the lot was Panther. Now he does have some missing, you know, some spots on the flocking that are messed up, but it's not too bad actually. And he did have his saddle, so he is complete. There is one little break in the closing tab of the saddle, but that should be easy to replace, so I'm happy to have, looks like a complete Panther now. One I didn't have as a kid was Screech, the evil bird, Skeletor's bird. So it was just a loose Screech, so that was in there. Looks to be in nice condition. Here's one that I was really happy to get. I might be missing some pieces for it, but anyways, got Modulok. Really nice condition, but I think generally Modulok, the way it was designed, the pieces are usually going to be nice on it. Like, I think these things are, maybe they just don't have a lot of paint applications because it just doesn't get, it seems like the paint is in really nice shape. So Modulok is a modular figure that you can move, mix and match his appendages around however you want to. I just don't know if I have how many pieces I'm missing for like to have technically a complete Modulok, but it's pretty cool looking the way he is right here. So that was nice to be in the lot. So got a Modulok now. Got a copy of Cobra Khan. I already have him in my collection. I think that was one that was gifted to me by Chris, I believe. So this one isn't as nice anyways, so this one I'll be reselling it. Same thing with Leech. Had another copy of Leech. I'll be reselling that one as well. Pretty nice condition, but nice condition the one that I received. So that one will be staying in my collection, and this one will be going to resale. Same with Whiplash. He's actually in pretty beat up shape compared to the one that I have. He's got a little rip in his tail too, so that one will be going back to resale. Here's one I was really happy to see. We got a Merman, but more importantly, he has his complete armor set right there. Now in my collection, I have a merman that's naked other than he only has his sword. So actually this will complete my merman with his armor right here. Condition wise, I think that was another one that was gifted to me anyways. I'm keeping that one and the condition is better anyways. So this armor will be going on the merman, and then the naked merman will be going for resale, and now I have a complete merman in my collection, so that's cool. Got a Zodak too. Condition wise, the one that was gifted to me is better, and it was gifted to me, and I already have his armor as well, so this Zodak will just be going to resale. Man-at-Arms is in pretty poor condition. His spring waist doesn't work anymore. I'm just gonna throw him up for resale, even though I don't have him in my collection yet. I'm looking at one more lot to possibly get on shopgoodwill.com that it was a complete, I see a complete Man-at-Arms in the lot, so if I can get that one, I might have another one to show you, but then get a realistic Man-at-Arms for my collection. So this one will just be the ones that are in really poor condition. I'll put them together in a lot, and then some that seem to have good functionality and good waists and all that stuff, I'll try to sell individually. Here we have a vintage Skeletor. Nothing special about this Skeletor that I would want to keep. His face is pretty torn up, and the tip of his hood looks like it's been chopped off or something. It's not the best condition Skeletor. At least has his chest armor. It is a Skeletor, so I might just try to sell it. I don't know. He's got a good waist and looks like he'd probably be able to stand. I'll probably still try to sell him individually, but I'll be reselling this Skeletor. Then we got Fisto. Really poor condition on the face. I don't have him in my collection yet, but this one is just not worthy of me keeping. It has super tight legs though. I don't know if somebody put new legs on this or what. Since his face is so mangled, he'll probably be in the bulk lot going on an auction or something. Got Manny faces that I accidentally broke the legs. I guess, well, you know, they were eventually going to go. The legs are leg rubber is super brittle. So I might have an opportunity to do another rebanding. The condition on this Manny Faces is pretty good. Manny Faces is one I had as a kid. I remember very fondly having Manny Faces. There's just one little ding of paint right there, but I think this is a pretty good, I think this would be a keeper. I could reband it and it'd be a keeper for my collection. All right, Clawful was in the lot, and pretty interesting. First off, I needed this armor for Clawful. I have a Clawful, I believe it was one, I believe Clawful was another one that was given to me by Chris. But this Clawful has the Skeletor feet, and this Clawful has like the Whiplash, Buzz Off feet, two different feet variants. What I think I'm going to do is I want to keep this one, the one that was given to me. The head is much nicer. The paint has issues on this one. This one has some stuff I could clean off the arms, but I think these arms are nicer. They're both the same make. They're both made in Hong Kong. So I'm actually going to trade out the arms. I'm going to steal the armor, put it on this one, and trade out the arms and put it on the one that Chris gave me, and do it that way, and then sell off this figure here. Here's a really nice condition one. Is Grizzlor. Can't complain about this. Got nice armor, not very much paint loss. The fur is not all ratty, you know, looking good. Grizzlor is a member of the Evil Horde, Hordax Evil Horde. So I didn't have him in my collection, so here's a straight up addition to my collection here. As well as Triclops. Looking pretty decent. I think I could clean up his armor a little bit. This is a Mexico version, but it seems pretty good. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with the Mexican versions or anything. I'm just saying that I'm used to seeing Taiwan on most of the time. So another addition to my collection. If a better one comes along, we'll see. But the armor's looking pretty decent, and the figure itself is looking pretty good. Then we have a He-Man. This is a made in Mexico He-Man, 1982. I've got my He-Man, and this one, I don't know. It looks. I don't know if that color of the paint, the way it is because it was made in Mexico, or if it just had that much paint loss. Anyways, I'll be throwing this one up for resale. I think even just a naked He-Man like this could at least sell for 20 bucks or something, even in not. I mean, it's in decent condition. The Power Punch still works and everything. It could probably stand. So I'm just going to throw this one up on individual resale. And then we got a copy of Stinkor. Now I think there's a variant of Stinkor that people are looking for if it doesn't have the stripe paint on its back. So this one would not be the uncommon variant that people are looking for. So it'll just be another resale copy because I got a nice pristine copy of Stinkor. And finally, I've got a Made in Mexico Hordak. He has a rubber head where the Hordak that I have, I think it's Malaysia. I can't remember. The Hordak I have, it's nice, a little bit nicer than this one anyways, but it's a hard head. So I actually like that, my variant of Hordak, so I'm going to be throwing this one up on resale. I think I could get 20 or more for this Hordak just with the way it is, because he has his armor and cape in pretty decent condition. So did a little bit of an update. Got my clawful with the better arms and his armor now. Got the complete merman now. Got Modulok in there now, and Orko. Got Triclops in there. And got Grizzler down there. Okay, so I already sold them. I decided just to take all 12 of them that I was gonna sell. That, you know, out of the 22 piece lot, there was 12 of them. These guys right here. I threw in a couple of generic duplicates of weapons and stuff, just a few that are in poor condition too. And I just sold it for about the same price that I paid for the lot originally. Total price paid by the customer was 70 something with tax, and I paid like 73 something with tax. So I sold these, and of course, you know, I got to pay for shipping out of that. So I'm not getting it for free, my stuff for free, but I'm paying like, I guess you could say I probably paid only like 20 bucks maybe for the Battle Cat, Panther, Screech, the Manny Faces, the Clawful armor and the better arms, completing my Merman with the armor. So that armor's worth some money by itself. The Modulok, the Orko, the Triclops, the Grizzler. I got all that stuff, I guess, for 20 bucks, you could say. So I'd say that's a pretty dang good deal. I'd say this Merman being completed the way it is now is probably worth at least 40 bucks. So if that's any indicator of how well I did, I think I did pretty well. I mean, shoot, these guys right here are probably worth 40, 50 bucks together the way they are right now. I think I netted at least 50 bucks worth of He-Man stuff. Okay, I sold the vintage Ghostbusters Firehouse. I found this actually at the thrift store for like 4 bucks. Vintage 1987 real Ghostbusters Firehouse playset. Missing some pieces, but this would be like a holy grail for people to find depending on what kind of toy collector you are. Again, I was very tempted not to sell it, but you know, gotta sell some stuff. But obviously, so this thing, I believe, whenever it was originally in stores, I believe it came assembled and in a big box. So I really don't feel, looking at how the plastic tabs and stuff like that work, I don't really feel comfortable trying to disassemble this. I might break something, honestly. So with that said, I'm gonna have to do a pretty challenging shipping here. Obviously the shipping is gonna cost quite a bit, but they paid total price paid by the customer $118.10. So hopefully, I'm counting on probably UPS. UPS seems to be the best shipping service for bigger stuff so far, now that we have that available again. But we'll see. Either UPS, I think I'd trust UPS for some reason more than FedEx. This does give me a little bit of anxiety shipping something like this. But what I got here is I got two 15 by 15 by 15 boxes, and I'm gonna make a house for this. All right, you know what? Let's just ship it out like this. Just put a label on it. See a little bit more bubble wrap around it. Ideally. £11. All right, UPS, be kind to me. All right, yesterday I just got in these Masters of the Universe vintage Talon Fighter wings and feet. I bought it because I needed, the original listing had 3 wings, so I took the 2 good wings I needed for my Talon Fighter. And so I had 1 wing left over, and then the feet, a spare pair of feet that it left over for the Talon Fighter that I didn't need. So I put those up for sale, and those sold, total price paid by the customer, $13.80. I think I'll just throw them in a 6x4x4 box. Just throw them in this bag and then in the box. All right, then I sold a Nerf lot. This is the 3 blaster lot with 30 darts. Got the Hyperfire Elite, the Barrel Break, and the Modulus ECS 10. Total price paid by the customer, $53.35. Little bubble wrap void filler in there. Keep it from rattling around too much. £8-pounder. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good one.